Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the downfall of Ice Spice. Ice Spice blew up with her song Munch and mainly her Bam Bam because he was big and he was outside in the video and people were like, I was feeling you. That and a munch. And then she did a song with Pink Pandres, hanging out with Drake, a song with Taylor. Like she just got there and she was working with all these big people, Pink Pandres and Taylor Swift, and hanging out with Drake and hanging out with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. She did a song with Nicki, which was actually nominated for the Grammys, and they lost actually. She performed at the Louis Vuitton show, hang I think she let the fame get into her head because she was actually hanging out with Kim Kardashian. She went to Kim Kardashian. She got paid to hang out with Northwest, which actually Kanye West did not like and called out Kim Kardashian for that because Ice Spice is not the person to put your daughter with. She actually went to the Met Gala. She was invited to the Met Gala. She had a Grammy nomination. She won a People's Choice Awards. I think she won a music award. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think she let the fame get into her head and she started a beef with Lato. Like a one-sided beef with Big Mama, the Big Mama, saying she is better, her songs are better, leaked texts of her talking shit about Nicki Minaj, making it look like Nicki was clout chasing, using her because she was getting all the attention. Imagine letting the fame get into your head to the point that you think Nicki needs you in your life to make a living or maybe to survive. Imagine like the confidence you have to think about that. Anyways, there were leaked texts of her talking shit about Nicki Minaj. Nicki immediately unfollowed her and Nicki's supporters, they don't play with Nicki. So when they heard that she was saying that about Nicki, they all unfollowed her. She lost over 500,000 followers in a day. In 24 hours, she lost over 500,000 followers. Anyways, she had a beef with Madeline. Madeline is a podcaster and a TikToker. She is the ex-girlfriend of Central C because Central C stood Madeline up to go and hang out with Ice Spice on her birthday. And Madeline was calling Ice Spice out, saying he doesn't like it and all that. And Ice Spice was kind of enjoying it because she was like, she posted a video talking about me after I took commands. I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna show you the video. She had a beef with her best friend Cleo Trapper. She invited Cleo Trapper. If you didn't know the story, she invited Cleo Trapper on tour with her, and then she did not take care of Cleo. Cleo didn't have the funds to be able to pay for like her expenses for the whole tour. She didn't have a team with her. She didn't have a makeup artist, security, you know. So Cleo thought because that's my best friend, I can use her security. So she left her bags and the security were like, no, we don't work for you, so you carry your own bags. She goes to Ice Spice, best friend, your security has refused to carry my bags. And Ice Spice is like, well, that's because they're my security, not yours. Get your own security. If it was my best friend, I would have done something for her. I would have told my team, you either do it or fucking leave. I would have stood up for my best friend. That's one out for sure. And yeah, they go out for food. And Ice Spice is paying food for her whole team. And then Cleo Trapper is the only person. Bear this in mind. Cleo Trapper is her best friend. And they were eating chicken salad. And she refused to pay for Cleo Trapper's chicken salad, which was like $6. I'm not saying I'm not saying she should have been taking care of Cleo, but if you invite me, you know, try and help me. She was going to Ice Spice room and Ice Spice refused to help her, which is that's not a very best friend. In general, people stopped liking her songs and her Spotify streams fell from 60 million monthly streams to 15 million. That's more than, I don't know, 60 million to 15 million is jarring. That's by the end of 2024. She was known for her signature move, which is throwing it back. And it seems she's also tired since there's a video of her shaking Nyash, and she looks like she cannot wait to get off that stage. Like she was so done. In the video, she's like throwing it back, and her face is like, ugh, you know. If the face says it all, she's just so done. She's tired. And then and people didn't like people liked, I would say her whole career was based on her bum, because people are just looking at her bum. On stage, people are going to be quiet, and then she turns around and bends over, and the crowd is going to be screaming, pushing, doing all kinds of things just because of her bum. And I think she kind of thought she has a talent because she lost weight, which maybe could be health. She lost weight, and people don't like it now. She stopped twerking on stage. People are not. She her streams did her. This I don't know. There's something I don't know what, but it did not sell out. It went down in history as someone the rapper with the least buys and something like that. And yeah, I'm just like Ice Spice. Just I think she actually thought she has a career outside shaking Nyash. She's like more of a stripper, honestly. Let's be honest. She's more of a stripper. So she decided to start losing weight. And people were quick to notice it, and they were like, it was a drastic weight loss, and people were like, nah, it's Ozempic. Everyone was convinced she was taking on Ozempic, and she was clearing out her name. She was like, no, it's not Ozempic. I'm just working out. She started posting workout routines. And people are like, no, just they don't believe it because, when you take Ozempic, people just come out and be like, have a new workout routine, or have a new trainer, or I'm doing this and that, I'm doing that. But I also believe she's on Ozempic, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't like her. Maybe it's because I like Lato and she, I believe she's on Ozempic. Anyways, she lost weight. People didn't like it. People are not appreciating it. She lost followers. She lost. People stopped giving her attention. Her new song that dropped, it's not trending. It's just listening just to be like, you know, it did not do well, basically. And then, yeah. And then I think she noticed that people are not liking it because she is now gaining her weight back. There was a difference on when she started her size, when she started her career, and then after the money, fame, attention, trending, negativity, backlashes, all that, she lost weight. And then after she lost weight, and people started saying she's on Ozempic, and people stopped listening to her music or giving her the attention, she is now gaining her weight back. I think she found out that her weight is part of her career because when she lost her weight, her nyash also left. Okay, not all of it, but the nyash that people wanted left the chat. And yeah. And now she's gaining back weight. And now she's acting weird, actually. Ice Spice is now dressing up like how creepy, weird Doja Cat was dressing up. I know people are like, oh, it's fashion, it's culture, it's if you know, you know. But I just thought Doja Cat, she was doing a lot. It was not fashion because if that's fashion, then I don't know. And then now she's dressing up the same way. Way worse than Doja, honestly. Doja, maybe she made it her personality, but Ice Spice has a different personality. But with that kind of clothing, it's just like, why are you doing that? People are actually saying that it's a cult. She sold her soul and she's paying, she's in debt and all that, and they're humiliating her and all that. There's a lot going on social media. There's a lot going on about Ice Spice. But what do you think? Do you think Ice Spice career is over, or do you think she has a chance of rebranding like Addison Rae? Actually, let me ask you a question about Addison Rae. I think it's all hype. People are like, Addison Rae is the next Britney Spears. Let me know if you think she's actually all that people making her look like. I think it's a lot of hype. I don't think she's all that, honestly. Maybe I'm just a hater. But I don't think Addison Rae is all that. I'm being sidetracked for a little bit, but I just needed to ask you. Do you think Ice Spice is going to do a whole rebrand like Addison Rae, as they say it? She's the new pop girl. She's the new Britney Spears. She's the next Britney Spears. Do you think that? Do you think Ice Spice is going to be the next Nicki Minaj or Doja Cat? Because let me tell you something. Don't compare Ice Spice to Doja because Doja actually has talent and a career. something that Doja Cat is actually mean to her supporters, and she's not on social media, she's not active, but she still has music that you listen to. It doesn't matter if you like her or hate her, she does good music. And I personally, I listen to it. But Ice Spice, if she did the same thing as Doja Cat, I think her career is over. She really would be ruining her career. She doesn't have a talent, I will tell you that, because in her songs, she's always talking about the same thing. She's always talking about poop, 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 poop. In all the videos, all the songs, she's talking about poop. In the videos, she's always showing her bum. That's her whole career. So if she gets rid of the poop and the bum and her interaction with her supporters, then she's done. Tell me what you think. Is Ice Spice's career over, or she has a chance of rebranding? Tell me that. So bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned for the next video. Okay? Make sure you get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Bye. Love you.